Hello and welcome back to Crofts Cards and Collectibles. We are doubling down today. We have opened this before. We're at the Topps Chrome UEFA Women's Soccer. It's kind of criminal how I've got this. If this was a men's box, this would be $110, I think, a booster box. Round that, 90 to 110 Australian. I've managed to pick these up off my favourite card supplier, SJ2K, discounted to $30. $30, 7 packs, 4 cards in a pack. It seems criminal. It's too cheap. I'm not really sure why. There are some big cards you can get. We can get potentially a Bon Marti, Alexia. I think a couple of the other Barcelona players have got patch auto cards. That's what we're ultimately looking for. They've been selling for about $500 or $600 each, ungraded, so not bad. Potentially out of a $30 box. We've got autos we can chase, not guaranteed. I've opened 4 of these before on the channel. Check it out. Didn't pull an auto. I would hope, like I said, I've doubled down. We went 4 boxes last time. I've gone 8. So we're going to try and rip through these pretty quick. I'll start while I'm talking. Ultimately, we are chasing Matilda's cards, or Matilda's player cards. Sam Kerr, Mary Fowler. Look at that. Speak of the devil, Caitlin Ford. I literally just bought this card off eBay. Didn't need to bother. Pulled it. Second card of the day. How good's that? We're going to chuck that in a sleeve straight away, because that is one of the cards I was looking for. I'd love a numbered one. Not numbered, but there we go. A hit straight away. I'll pop that up there. Hopefully it'll sit. And we'll crack back into it. Here we go. So, first pack down, we're on a winner. A couple of the rookies, Casado and Shraleeb. I can't pronounce the name. It literally is half the alphabet. We did pull it to 99 of her last time. Hopefully maybe an auto would be good. Sam Kerr auto would be lovely. Don't think there's any other Matilda's players. Oh, there you go, look at that, Sam Kerr. This is like the Matilda's box already. Look at that, bang. Sam, it's only base, but we will take it. Although I'm probably I've got a bit of a dull light. My light I've been using broke. There we go. So I am struggling in the light I've got at the moment to see if I've got any numbers, but obviously if I pull anything big like I always do, I'll put the values and everything up on the board. I do like these Queens of Football inserts. They're really nice. As you can tell, I've given up on trying to pronounce all the names. I'll pronounce the bigger hits that I know of. That is a super card. Look at that. That's the Vibe. Who we got there? Diani. Brilliant looking card. But numbered would be better. There we go. I'm going to keep trying to rip through these as quick as I can. I'll go through later and try and sort out if anything's worth anything. I think we've got one of our shimmery type cards that we get. Apparently get 3 of them in a box. Not really guaranteed anything besides the shimmery ones. Don't know who that is. Kimona. Got a Future Star shimmery. Oh, and there you go, Casado. We take a numbered one of that, I'll tell you. Watch that, of Casado. I'll put that up there. I might put that on the other side. I'll put the Matildas over here and the other hits. One thing I have noticed, I watched a few packs on YouTube being pulled of this, and there is a super limited supply of the 2 probably main players. That looks like a numbered card. Is it numbered? Yep. To 199. I don't know the player, so I'll sleeve that up later. There is a super limited numbered of the two main, probably best players in the league over the last decade. Oh, wow, Caitlin Ford, look at that. I think I've just pulled a shimmery one of her just to prove me wrong. Bon Marty and Alexia seem to be very light on in this set. Now, having said that, I've just pulled her, and that's who I was talking about, rookie. Schertenlieb. There you go. So two of the big Barcelona players right there as I was having a little whinge about it. So that will... I tend to try and get the Bon Martys and the Alexias graded because they do tend to sell pretty easy. So I think she's going to be a bit of a gun too. We might keep going with this right-hand stack here. It's paying dividends. We didn't pull anything like this kind of list of cards from the last lot. I think it's slim pickings to pull an auto from this particular style box. But I would still expect, with 8 boxes, that we should pull, I would think, at least 2. Now, we had 4 boxes before and we didn't pull any. So I would think, oh, look at that, another Bon Marty base. And Walsh, used to play for Barcelona, Walsh. Now back in England for Chelsea. See, I know a little bit. No, a very, very tiny amount about women's soccer. I guess some of this, we've got the UEFA finals coming up. I think they're in the knockout rounds, maybe even tonight that might be. So it's all getting to the pointy end of these players' particular season. There, look at that Galazzo. I haven't got that card of her. Look at that. Casado on the Galazzo. Greenwood on the shimmer. Look at that. Nice looking card, that one. As far as stuff I like and good players, we are pulling them. Just nothing worth stupid money. And sometimes, to fund the next purchase, I need to get something that's going to make me some money. Look at that. Vibe, Mary Fowler. Again, I get impatient and I buy these things on eBay. I literally bought that the other day, what I think is criminal, for $5. I think that's disgusting. It deserves more respect. I do wish it was numbered. I'm not sure if they do numbered in these Vibe cards though. But they are a nice looking little refractor card, that one. There you go. I've got what is an ever-growing collection of, I'm trying to basically put the whole shebang of Mary Fowler cards together. It's a growing progress, a growing list. These Dreamballer cards are nice too. We're back to back Williamson and Lyon. Yes, I'm trying to get the rainbow of Mary Fowler cards. Every particular variation, parallel, insert, you name it, I'm trying to get it. But her stuff can be a little expensive, so you've got to be careful. All right, this right-hand pile, I have to say, delivered. Last one, let's see what we can get. Rousseau, Matner, Barque, maybe? I can't pronounce it. I was going to have a crack. Sweet. All right, we're just going to keep going along the pile here. Oh no, tell a lie, we'll go this way. Then I can get these spread out a bit. Oi. Get up. There we go. Who we got here? Schertenlieb on the Galazzo. I didn't know that card existed. That's fantastic. Baltimore, I see this. Oh, the hits keep coming. The left-hand side is delivering as well. Look at that. It's a great card. We've got a lot of rubbish happening here. There's a lot of packs to open, so it's going to be a big clean-up at the end of this. There's probably people out there horrified that I'm not excited about other particular players. Everyone's got their favourites. If you go to my... I know she's a fantastic player. I believe it's her rookie year, so we might even potentially sleeve that one up later. If anyone does actually see anything on this they're interested in and they want to buy it, or potentially I don't even want it, happy for you to get on my eBay store, send me a message, or add in the comments that you're keen on something, and we'll see if we can broker a deal. The stuff I put out there's either, I think particularly the left-hand side's probably for sale. The right-hand side's for the personal collection. And if you see anything else, hit me up. Oh, packaged. Seems to be a lack of numbered cards, unless my eyes are missing them. Double card. Back-to-back Lopez. Yeah, so like I was saying, the UEFA League finals start, or the knockout rounds, or however that works, starts, I think, tonight. So that will be exciting to watch. I would imagine the favourites are Barcelona. I think Arsenal is probably having a decent crack at it again, given they came off, I think, the championship last year. The odd part about that is the only Matilda's player is Caitlin Ford over there that I believe is actually featured in this set, which is very odd, given she's actually coming off the bench at the moment. And Steph Catley and Kyra Cooney-Cross, I do not believe are featured in this particular set of cards, which is kind of annoying, because they should be. Chelsea, I would also think, is a fair crack at it, given Sam Kerr's back playing well, kicking goals. And Mary Fowler is also back for Man City. I think she's coming off the bench at the moment after her knee reco. I think the biggest issue, and probably why this set ends up selling cheaper and cheaper, is because it's a lot of repeated cards. You would have noticed. Hence, I can rip through it pretty quick. I've got a number coming up here. There we go. We've got Shalib again. There we go. On the number. I can't see a number. Where is it? It's there. Oh, it's one of those ones you can't see. I'm sure it comes up on the camera okay. It might be to 25. No. I was hopeful. I can't quite see, but I don't think it's to 25. We'll get rid of the Greenwood. We'll keep the sleeve, and we might sleeve that one as well. first, right-hand side, definitely the winner at the moment as far as hits go. Okay, so we're officially halfway. I'm going to go back to the left-hand pile. We're officially halfway, and we still do not have an auto. So I've got a feeling, even though it says to look for autos, I don't think we're going to get one. And that annoys me. Don't make it that hard. Again, here we go. Ford, awesome. Galazzo, Cantry. People are thinking I'm mad sleeving these base cards up, but they're Matilda's players, so they get sleeved. All right, Sammy Kerr's been a bit light on. She has a vibe card, I believe. I would have to think she has a Dream Baller. I'm not sure what the case hit. I'm sure there's a case hit for these things. Yeah, it's quite annoying there's not autos. Not, like, gee, at least one every 2 boxes would be nice. Like, it's a nice set of cards. It's a very well produced thing. Product. I think we're coming up to another number. Greenwood on what it looks like the same card as that other one, so I'd say it is the same number, logically. I think it's 250, I think I can see there. You can always pick it up better when you watch the video. A couple of numbers, not great numbers. Not bad players, not great players. We want something better. We need something better. As much as I say $30 a box isn't expensive, it's quite absolutely cheap, like pretty well half price. You still, if you're trying to fund your hobby, you want to pull some things that'll actually return you some money. At the moment, we would be relying heavily on grading a few of these cards in particular to get some coinage back. I don't think you buy these sets based on trying to make money. There we go, a Galazzo Casado again. But I looked up some stats on her today, some money stats. She's, they believe, the internet believes anyway, that she's on I've forgotten who she plays for. That's how knowledgeable I am. I believe she's on about $500,000, not including endorsement money. So, pretty good money for a rookie. They must have some faith in her. I need Arlo here to remind me of all the clubs and whatnot, because I'm terrible at it. Another number. Lots of 250s. That's definitely another 250, isn't it? Yep. You're right, we seem to have dried up on the Matilda's players. Now, you would also think if you were Topps Chrome producing this setup, what sleeve that up? Ramirez on the rookie shimmer, or Hyper or something, I think it's called. You would think you would maybe put the 2 big players in there a little bit more than you have, being Bombati and Alexia. They are just not featured. There, look at that. Mary Fowler again on the vibe. It's a great looking card. Tell me I am wrong. Definitely proving I didn't need to buy it. I did buy it before I decided to buy this A lot of boxes. All right, we're into the last pile. The last pile, really just deserving. There we go, Chili. What's it? Oh no, that's going to devalue it, isn't it? You're not allowed to do that. Lucky I pulled a couple of them. Did I ding it? Yeah, we'll look at it later. Schwarzenlieb. If I keep practicing it, surely I'll get it right. Like, you've noticed how many of the players we've really doubled up on at this point, and we've had, what, 1 or 2 Bonmatis, no Alexias. It just makes no sense. Kids opening these things want to collect the big players' names. There is a big stack of base cards here. Future Stars on the green, which I think's to 99. Dumine on the green. Look, I'm sure these cards look fantastic on camera. They look great in person. I think Topps has done the set a disservice by not having more players in it. Not getting any autos whatsoever into these booster boxes. Like, I can't be that unlucky. It's now 12 booster boxes and I've had none. Don't tell me to look for autos if they're not there. It's basically trickery, because kind of half on buying it had budgeted on there at least being 2 or 3, preferably 4 autos. I feel like that picture could have been reconsidered. It literally looks like a whole Hitler maneuver. Just don't think that's kosher. All right, pushing through. Ooh, that nearly looks numbered, but I don't think they are numbered. Look at that. First time that's happened. We've got a Galazzo, which does actually look numbered. I don't know if they are, though. Yeah, it is numbered. It's up there. We are looking at to 99 on the green. Tandberg. There you go. Couple of sleeve options there. Yep, so, sorry to repeat myself, but if there is anything you like, you want, hit me up in the comments or go look at my Cross Cards and Collectibles store on eBay. There's a link in my bio, YouTube bio, and contact me through eBay if you like. I can soon arrange a bomb full of these to head your way, because otherwise they're just going to sit in a storage box until I get sick of them, and then they get turfed. All right, we're down to the last 3 boxes, looking for something, anything, nothing. 2 to go. This will be the last time I buy this particular set for a while, particularly the boosters, as they don't deliver the big hits like I think you should be able to get out of 12 boxes. So it's a bit disappointing. I think the Ford quality, not the Ford quality, I think the card quality, Caitlin Ford, there you go, well done. We'll sleeve that up. Shaw, Rolfo and Germer to finish off with. So, to look at how we went on our Matilda's run, I think it was reasonably successful. We've got a Ford, we've got a Fowler on the Vibe, a Fowler on the Vibe, we've got a Ford, we've got another Ford base. We only got one Sammy Kerr base, and we got a Ford on the Galazzo. Do like that card. I think that was moderately successful. And what did we get over here? I think we got a Vibe Casado, a Vibe Scherzenlieb. We got a Ramirez Rookie Shimmer. We got a few numbers. Galazzo, I do like these cards. The inserts are good. I do like that Galazzo. It's quite cool. The Galazzos of these, we've got one Bon Marti base. Certainly one Bon Marti on the silver, the shimmer. Lots of repeats. Not a great deal of variety, but I think worth it. Thank you for joining in. Like I said, please hit me up if you want anything, and please like, subscribe. We have young Arlo back on the weekend for a box battle, Chinese Pokemon. That should be exciting. Hopefully on the weekend. We'll see you next time. Thank you.